kind of tight in my back today. And all the new logos ready. All American. It's me. Yeah. It's 3:29 in the afternoon on a Tuesday. Last night's pack. Went through most of it. Slept through lunch. No beef for me. Pizza in the kitchen maybe. I should be downstairs by 4 if I want to look. Did my sub? Maybe my subs went up. I don't know. Can't. My hat on correctly. Halfway. It's halfway on. It's not a hat. Baklava. Baklav. Should I paint my face? Or can I have the day off? One ear out. Come on, tap it up, leave a comment. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I want to earn a play button. So hard to get the updated CBS bracket with the correct graphics. Somebody's playing guitar in the alley. Electric guitar. What a waste of electricity. My first comment of the day. Hello and welcome to my show. How many likes do I got on this episode? 2. Bitch, it's go to ego. Yeah, 14 days. It doesn't matter if people even know what your channel is called, you know. Change your logo, change the name, sell it on eBay. Bitch tits gotta go. Yeah, because I didn't mod anybody named Bitch Tits. I need some tissue paper. I can't blow my nose. I'm blowing it on my t-shirt. Yeah, somebody says things all the time and then I start repeating what they say too, you know? I copy and pasted something and I just unloaded it. That's what's in my clipboard. Nappy nap. Back hurts. Shoulder hurts. Why? My back and shoulder. Nobody watched me last night. I'm here making my show all by myself. Oh, really? Oh, really? Where's my warning? Should I have some warm water? Fruit cup and warm water. Yes. We're gonna get a big, what's that, block of text? That was my block of text. 82nd Airborne All-American. I hoorah, hoorah, hoorah. What the fuck is that? Popsicle stick? When did I have a popsicle in here? I had a popsicle. That was fucking weeks ago. There's 2 C's in Frisco. It's F-R-I-C-S-I-C-O. It's F-R-I-C Frisco. You said amazing. There's 2 C's in Frisco. I can't spell either. But when I write Frisco, I put 2 C's. I just told my brother that last time I talked to him. It's the last message it says in our conversation history. I can't spell, but there's 2 C's in Cisco. Got socks on. Need to grab the boots. Boots are here. Put everything in position to dress quickly when I woke up. Put your earplugs in position for an earthquake and a fire alarm. My fear of not being able to find my earplugs quickly when is greater than getting dressed quickly. Because I get dressed and I can't find my earplugs, you know? So, put my boot on. Oh man, this year's gonna suck. I feel like the NFL offseason has already started. Coaching interviews. Sad stories about Vince Young. You know, why are football players so poor? You give them so much money and they can't even buy their mama a house. I hate Brett Favre. I hate Pete Carroll. My problem with Pete Carroll was that he wouldn't draft a quarterback from his own college. If Pete Carroll was so fucking good, he would bring in a Trojan, you know what I mean? Every single quarterback he had that wasn't named Russell Wilson was better. Yes, John David Booty was better than Russell Wilson. But John David Booty got fired in 2009, so Brett Favre could play for the Vikings, guys. All you do is tarnish the legacy of the USC Trojans by thinking Brett was some geezer who should be out of the league already is going to go take a roster slot from a USC Trojan. The world's biggest fear is that a USC Trojan wins the Super Bowl. It's never happened. So, I mean, as a quarterback in the game, and maybe backup, okay. Backups don't count. John David Booty was USC Trojan quarterback. John David Booty was replaced by Brett Favre. Booty won the Rose Bowl. They gave all his money. They basically took all his money and just gave it to Favre. Seattle didn't be like, oh yeah, we'll claim Booty. I don't know. I'm not sure. Where is John David Booty today? Born in '85. From Shreveport, Louisiana. You know, the smartest thing he ever did in Louisiana was not play for LSU. He said, I'm going to go play for the Trojans. Then he was drafted by the 2008 Vikings. He went to 2009 to the Titans, 2010 to Houston. Disappeared. He had to repair a bulging disc in his spine March 26th, 2006. That hurts. That hurts. He was Matt Lionheart's backup, which I think you mentioned last time. He was 9-0 versus top 25 teams. A sixth straight Pac-10 title. The quest for six straight Pac-10. The quest for six. Booty did it. Yes, Brett killed Booty's career. Seven touchdowns. What is it? Beat the Fighting Illini. He's the younger brother of former Cleveland Browns and Oakland Raiders quarterback Josh Booty. He's not doing anything now in football. I can. Booty was not a very exciting player, and I didn't even like him as a Trojan, but I recognize every Trojan has failed in the NFL, so he was just who I'm looking at most recently. The Trojans will refuse to play at SoFi, except maybe once or twice a year. The Bruins game. The Coliseum is going to get renovated. It's the UCLA Bruins that have no home. UCLA Bruins, they're friends with Venom. Maybe Hot Water. Maybe I'll have a little toothpaste taste. I don't know what goes in my mouth tonight. Gargling. Should I paint my face? Are the tourists in town? Am I going to impress all the out-of-towners who are not in town to watch the game because there's no game? There's no game. Here comes the face paint. My team's still in it, right? Yeah. I'm not eliminated. No. Hockey, if it's the Kings, I like to watch it. The problem was that Wayne Gretzky spent his last year in Pittsburgh and he couldn't play for the Kings. He should have just gone to Pittsburgh in the first place. So you can play Wayne Gretzky on NHL 99 on Super Nintendo with the Penguins and Gretzky. And then they gave Wayne Gretzky his own game, and the Penguins were like, "Well, you didn't put us in it." Well, we didn't have the NHLPA license, so here's your Pittsburgh Penguin on the box of a Nintendo. Nobody ever says, "Wow, look at that Nintendo 64 game with the Pittsburgh Penguin on the cover. Whoa, that's got to be it." That game was trash. So I'm going to Gretzky's Wikipedia real quick, double checking his truly. Well, he doesn't say he played for the Penguins. Did he only play in the off season for the Penguins? Am I completely wrong about what I'm sleeping with my blanket over my head. Wayne's World is like Garth Brooks acting like Shawn Michaels, a Cowboys cheerleader, but he's not a Cowboy. He's a Wayne Gretzky cheerleader. Okay, Garth Brooks, Michael Myers. Hey Garth, they still don't call him Garth. They still call him Garth. I don't remember Chris Gaines. Not really. I just want to watch pornography and Army. Alabama Black Snake. Tubuku. Boom Boom Long Time. What do we get for $5? Anything you want. What do I get for $5? Anything you want. The Pittsburgh, they keep putting up pictures of Mario Lemieux and Love You Long Time, yes. Tubuku, the Alabama Black Snake. New logo, Love You Long Time. Until YouTube says I can change it. $15. I'm at 66 views. I like to be on top of my view count. The 2 likes. Subs didn't go up. But do the miracle of URL loading. My sub count says it went up. Was that Devontae Adams unquestionable call? Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Call now. Was Devontae Adams? He was down. It was a good call. All the calls were good. All the calls were good. The only bad call I've ever seen was Saints and Rams 2018. There, is that it? Player strike. Trump acting like the damn Ayatollah. Ayatollah Trump. He's very clear about nothing. I mean, he's about to send the 82nd Airborne to parachute into Minnesota. Right? Did you see that? Did you see that? Am I only seeing things and I can't remember where I saw them? Trump should take Baja California and he should push the Serbians out of Pennsylvania. Okay? Serbians in Pittsburgh. Let's Google this. The American Serbian Club of Pittsburgh. Yeah, that's right. Serbian Americans. The wave settled in Chicago, Milwaukee, and Pittsburgh, Los Angeles, and New York City. We know who's harboring the enemy. We know who terrorizes Europe. A bunch of shit stains in Pennsylvania. Yeah, exactly. DEPOR them too, okay? If you think they don't have people we can deport, bro, we'll fucking find some. I'll do more independent research on this. I've already seen stories about Serbians working 1 day a week to cook all the chicken in the whole city, and they take all the money from cooking the chicken, and they don't pay taxes, essentially. My first sergeant in the Army was a woman from Pennsylvania. It's very rare that Pennsylvania women become leaders. My wife was from Pennsylvania. She outranked me. So, me personally, I fall under the leadership of the women of Pennsylvania. Not the men. We could push the men out. Make the men run. Man, it says right here, Pennsylvania has been trying to make the Serbians Catholic, but the Serbians keep Look, you bring these people in, they're not Muslims. They don't conform to your society, Pittsburgh. The Irish all abandoned Catholicism. USC versus Notre Dame, is that basically the same as Pittsburgh? There's so few Irish people, they have to all get on the same football team. Just like the Mormons, they don't spread out. The Christians, you don't care who you play for. People only remember when there's a Muslim on the team. Whoa, Mustafa's playing. Hey, let the kids complain. The kids can tell everything that happened to them, but I don't want to look at the video of Bill Clinton on top of some baby. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what do you expect? You expect a full frame videos of you want to see Epstein on top of little Tommy, and Tommy's saying nothing to see here? Is he just saying nothing to see here? Do we expect to see the videos of well, I'm not really interested in that. Or people who are begging to see it, they get to understand releasing the Epstein files means show me some child pornography. They're just begging. That's CP, bro. Can't read anyways. Why do you want to read a bunch of shit? Everybody wants to see pictures and video. Tommy says, ouch. I personally don't care if somebody had sex. Like, I really don't care. I'm not jealous. They do so many other things. Catch somebody doing something real. What are you gonna do? You start giving kids more money than they need? I mean, what's the solution? Who gets paid? You just want a lot. Okay, the jailer. Yes, the jailer, as they call him in World of Warcraft. Maybe they're gonna get 1 year. It'll be good to, like Martha Stewart. And when I was in the army, we had child molesters in the barracks. Because most child molesters are living off post, and they get caught, and then they get sent back to the barracks. And I met this guy, and he was like, the child he was saying, he didn't even do anything. It's all false reports. He was halfway to Leavenworth. And he was teaching me Hebrew. He was a Hasidic Jew in the army, reading the Torah in the barracks. And that's how I like to chill. I'm highly cultured, although I stoop to my surroundings. I'm stooping to Epstein intellect levels. He's a fun guy. He likes to spend his time with kids. What a pussy. He didn't work for the Department of Defense. You know, he's a civilian, typical civilian. I don't care. I don't care about your civilians. Okay, now they happen to be president. Now he's president. It changes, but if you I don't care, bro. I really just don't care. All I want is the Super Bowl ring back from Putin, the one that says Patriots Rams. Okay, we're gonna send Putin a new Super Bowl ring that says Rams beat the Patriots. If he sends the other one back. You have any plans? I haven't heard any plans from anybody else. The Emperor of Japan wants to buy. I heard that they were going to buy back every used Nintendo game to preserve them. I don't know. Real crazy talk. Okay, I'm gonna go for the earplugs and my hoodie. And I'm standing halfway straight. Okay, halfway up. Plug fell out. Now I need jacket off. Zip it down. Scoliosis in the morning. Drones execute people. Drones execute. They're not. Ukraine is war criminals, guilty of battlefield executions. Okay, there's never drones execute people. Soldiers have fair fights. Okay, so we do not want to export the drone operators in Ukraine. They can stay in Ukraine. The best thing, you can learn how to fly a drone, but don't tell anybody. I look down on drone executions. That's just not. Putin shouldn't be putting his soldiers out and spreading them out like toppings on a pizza, and Ukraine is just gonna pick the toppings off, and then it's gross. It's gross. It's embarrassing. Just because you can kill the enemy with technology doesn't mean you can defend. You see, they're playing like it's like watching Iraq go into Iran, except there's no offensive. Even Iran went on the offensive. The Ayatollah had more punch than Zelensky. Zelensky just has a couple of drones and some people, and he executes people. No. They're like electric chairs, okay? Here comes your flying electric chairs here. It's not a. Saddam was everybody's friend. Saddam was a great man. Bin Laden was my hero. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Netanyahu is great. These are my stars, not Montana. I like Saddam, I like Bin Laden, I like Netanyahu. Those are my superstars. Kissinger, yeah. George Bush, hell yeah. So that's why I have to love these Americans. If I want to put my dick in something, I have to have some serious cope to think anybody on my land. This is California is mine. Okay. That's right. He kept Iraq in check. He was doing his Trump purges. Trump is the new Saddam. Yeah, there, I said it. I'm gonna say no. The U.S. government did not plan 9/11. The other people are convinced I don't have a. I'm in the middle of Texas during that shit. I didn't plan it. I'm closer to Waco. You know. I mean, did they do it the first time with the truck bombing? They would have had to bomb the towers twice, because the first bomb in the van didn't bring down the towers. Nobody's saying, the government did that too. As soon as there's no evidence left, they'll be like, government. So let's argue about something that we have evidence for. There is no evidence of pedophilia, and there is no evidence of steel beams melting. Right up there with, there's no weapons of mass destruction. China is not going to hit Taiwan. They really should go north into Mongolia. Go get some Mongolia land. Like, kick the Russians out of Mongolia. Shit, do something easy. Win on land. You start going across the water. America owns the ocean. All the ocean belongs to me. You were in New Jersey. Bin Laden was in Jersey, you say? Kim Jong-un was at the Chicago Bull games? I don't know. My back hurts today. This is not good. I haven't really had back pain in 5 years. Not since the Seahawks. Seahawks and back pain go hand in hand. Did we take Venezuela? I'm not sure we did anything. So they say Colombia wants to take Venezuela. So why is Washington, D.C. called the District of Columbia? DC wants Venezuela. Colombia wants Venezuela. Are we gonna have Colombian girls? They're the best. Argentina girls are okay. Not really. No, Argentina women are like the worst. Maybe there's too much coke to deal with. And then the base English at the bottom of the... Yeah. After the bathtub, well... So probably a little too long, a little too flat in the bathtub. We could make... I think the drink rack is going to be empty. If I go to pick up my drinks, the rack is empty. Only Hurricane is available at the price I like to pay. I'm not walking to buy Hurricane when I go there at midnight. That's my 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock midnight run. Right now it's at lunch, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I need sugar. like Valley Girls, like that. What's worse than a Valley Girl? Little House on the Prairie Girls. Prairie Girls. Oh God, man. Oh God. Sweet Valley, God. Yep, flat on your back. It'll do it every time. Yep. And I was scrubbing. I busted out the soap last night. I had soap in the tub, so I almost have a sticky fucking film from the Dove moisturizer. Never know what to expect every day. I had a 10% battery, and I started it because I wanted to use my camera to see if I washed my makeup off, and I did. So I put more makeup on. New logo. 2 likes this episode. I'm gonna drop a like. Put sugar in alcohol. Hard to see my teeth. Seahawks and Raiders are like brothers. Seahawk fans love the Raiders. Love the Seahawks. This Super Bowl, it might be AFC West versus AFC West. There's only one NFC team left because the Seahawks came from the AFC. Only the Rams are they're the only team left in the NFC. Yes, I'm soft and moisturized today, but is my hood out? Did I fold it? Fold your hood behind your neck. Yeah. There's 3 AFC teams, 1 NFC team. Now, if the Steelers were in, I would call them an NFC team. The Browns are an NFC team. I just woke up. I just got fully dressed. It's shopping time. Time to go shop. I'm just kind of looking at my statistics. A little under 69 views, roughly. 58 minutes. I'm at 69, yeah. Dead Channel, Rotina. 1747. What happened then? I'm on 1747 Wikipedia. West versus West is what I said. The Super Bowl would be West versus West to start. Seahawks should win. Seahawks should win. The Rams play next in Australia. Seahawks, they don't have anything fucking set up. Broke dick franchise for losers. Yeah. Today in history, March 19, a 79-year-old Scottish Lord Lovat is convicted of high treason for being one of the leaders of the Jacobite Rising of 1745 against the King of George II. The Jacobite convictions. See, what is a Jacobite is somebody who demands accurate maps. I demand accurate maps of George Washington. His greatest fear was the Jacobites. What do you know about Jacobites? We're talking about Seattle, Washington right now. So this day in history in 1747 on January 19th, a 79-year-old Scottish is convicted of high treason for being the leader of the Jacobite Rising. Against the Jacobites demanded accurate maps of Scotland and Greenland, Iceland, basically the same thing Trump's doing. Fix the maps above the North Atlantic. We need accurate Siberian maps. We need accurate, because we're gonna move up there. We're gonna take civilization. We're moving north because low temperature is free energy. Yeah, you basically, your food doesn't spoil. You don't need refrigerator. You just leave your food outside. How do Siberians and Mongolians survive with no electricity? They live better than us. They live better than us. They don't want anything to do with us. They see wherever we are, we're in the part of the world that sucks. It's hot. There's no water. People need electricity everywhere. Up there in Alaska, cold is life. Cold is preserving. Am I okay? I forgot there's a college football game on. I really don't care. I don't watch college football. Should I crank it up? I just clicked play on this shit. This game's like basically already over. Or it starts in 6 minutes. See, make ice. We take all that electricity and make ice with it. Yeah. Woo. How much chill do I got? I'm not even gonna listen to the coin flip on this shit. I'll listen to a couple commercial breaks. Better than nothing, okay. My rugs.
From the biggest of the big games to the littlest of the little.
Here you go. Go!
Run, James!
No, first base!
Go, go, go! Whenever you shop Meijer, you help support hundreds of local sports teams across the Midwest. From some of the biggest stadiums in the state to the familiar fields down the street, you're helping make a difference to the people and places you call home. Learn more at Meijer.com/community.
Myers. That was my hour episode. I don't think I'm gonna sit here. We're gonna wrap this episode. I'll be back later. My neighbor's on his guitar.
Further down, the Rams,
All right.
they drafted 2 defensive tackles last year. Braden Fisk is the one that came after.
I'll be back later. Good episode. Thanks for watching.